Senator Elizabeth Warren wants the MBTA leadership to go away. Here's all the bells and whistles. Hello everyone, Bill Wilson, Editor-in-Chief of Railway Track and Structures Media, with a look at the top news stories we were following the week ending October 21st. The state of Missouri does not want another fatal Amtrak derailment, but prevention is going to take money. The Missouri Department of Transportation is now asking for $50 million in state money to help improve rail crossings. 4 months ago, a crash involving an Amtrak train and dump truck at a rural crossing killed 4. The NTSB is still conducting an investigation. If MoDOT receives the $50 million, it would be used with federal funds to pay for 6 years' worth of projects. A report released in January revealed there have been 37 deaths at railroad crossings in Missouri over the last 5 years, and there are over 1,400 crossings that have no warning lights or gates. The final details of emergency slope stabilization work in San Clemente, California are emerging, and it looks like the construction timeline has added some length. The portion of track that sits on the weakened slope has been closed to passenger rail service for weeks. Officials hoped trains would be able to run through in November, but now the contractor which won the bid has placed the project finish line in mid-January 2023. Rail service will be able to use the track in mid-December. Geotechnical contractor Condon Johnson and Associates was not the original builder assigned to the slope stabilization project, hence the new timeline. Condon Johnson is still working on the design for the project, which is expected to cost $12 million. Right-of-way permitting processes are also being finalized. Construction work should begin in late October. Seminole Gulf Railway announced the price tag to recover from Hurricane Ian damage will be around $28 million. Since the hurricane hit, the SGLR has been working on obtaining federal and state funding to support cleanup and rebuilding efforts. On October 20th, the SGLR hosted government officials on a tour to enable them to see the scope of the devastation. One point the railroad made is that returning to operation will enable it to carry lumber and other construction materials to help rebuild the Fort Myers area. SGLR said it can have the railroad up and running within 90 days if it can get the needed funding. Senator Elizabeth Warren believes the only way the Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority can fix safety shortcomings is to bring in new leadership. On Boston Public Radio earlier this week, Warren said the next governor of the state of Massachusetts needed to remove top officials. She said the problem is management and noted the state could not keep pouring money in and not hold management accountable. Warren and Senator Ed Markey blasted MBTA during a Senate hearing last week, citing shortcomings in the agency's leadership that has led to safety concerns. The Federal Transit Administration has estimated that MBTA's transit system might be short up to 2,000 workers.